It's Madden NFL 23, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans.
We are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills. He'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down throw for Mills. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. On 2nd and 9, Mills. He's got the connection to Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Mills to throw it. So they hit Painter, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw is Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 4. Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. play fake. Mills. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Play action now. Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they fail. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way!" and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play. And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Mills now from the 50. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Mills. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Texans have got a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 4. How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're... And got his And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. And now it's blocked. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And he'll be at the 20-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They'll get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to get the ball up. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Mills. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Throwing on second and long. Mills. And this is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get...
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Throw complete to Bell. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's
back now in Houston. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. First down, Mills. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. On second down, here's Pierce. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Mills. And that will be incomplete.
had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and the lead stretches 16-3 now. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This fielded right at the goal line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
got Njoku over the middle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Burkhead on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mills. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for the Browns TD. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. That one to the sideline and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A 1st down throw for Mills. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
They'll run for it with Pierce. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. So, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again is Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Watson. This caught out left by Bell. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Watson. Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.